Alright, welcome guys. This video is a continuation of a 3-tool setup that I showed you earlier right here. For lawn care pros beginning that didn't have that much money, like $150 to $200, and you can start making money right away just using what you have. The only downside is you have to be a real savage to endure this setup long enough to put money aside to really upgrade your equipment. And for people that didn't want it that hard in the beginning and say you have some money put aside, or you're going to use this setup for a while to make some money, I have a 5-tool setup that you can use really inexpensively, and you can get everything for less than the cost of one used commercial mower. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to the end. Let's get into it. Number one right here is going to be the zero-turn lawnmower. The zero-turn is going to be great if you're on flat land. It's really efficient. A little bit of a learning curve, learning how to operate the machinery. It's not good on hills, and it could tear up the grass. So, but it's a great mower. But one of these you could be used for around the $600 to $750 mark for a really good one. And this is going to be one of the 3 options I'm going to show you. And as far as price point, it's going to be at the highest. Number 2 is going to be a lawn tractor. Now, lawn tractor is going to be one of the least expensive. Another plus to it is great on hills, uneven terrain, and flat land. There's zero learning curve. It's got a steering wheel. You can just jump behind it and get to work. One of the downsides is going to be less durable than the other 2. It's made of cheaper parts because, guys, at the end of the day, this is specifically made for residential use. The other 2 have commercial options, but this is just strictly residential. But on the plus side, if you have help with you when you have another mower, because there's zero learning curve, and you have somebody that doesn't know how to operate, let's say a zero-turn mower, or let's say a walk-behind mower. Like I said, because there's zero learning curve, you could jump right behind the wheel of this and get to work. Perfect example of that right here, I got my 15-year-old niece. In the summer when she wants to make money, we're cutting like 4 acres right here, field grass, client demand. Or guy right here that works with me. He wasn't that efficient with the zero-turn, but he had no problem getting behind the wheel of a tractor. So number 2 is going to be tractor. Number 3 is going to be the walk-behind belt drive mower. Now the walk-behind belt drive mower is going to get a 5 for hills. It's decent on hills. It's not as good as the tractor, but it's better than the zero-turn. It's great for small lots. You can get a lot of gates. It's easy to work on. It's fairly cheap and fairly inexpensive. The tractor and the walk-behind mower are going to be your 2 least expensive options on this list. And the zero-turn mower is going to be the most expensive. Now, this you should be able to get for around, in the off-season, I've seen as low as $300. I wouldn't spend any more than $600. So, price is great on that. And like I said, out of these 3 guys, you will spend anywhere between, you should expect to spend between $500 and $750 of your overall $1,500 to $2,000 budget. And add this in, another thing with the walk-behind mower, it has the highest learning curve. Because guys, these things can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. You can injure yourself, you can damage some property. So just make sure you get on some open ground, take your time, learn the machinery. Don't rush right into trying to make money with it until you understand the machine. So the learning curve on the walk behind is going to be the highest. And also to ride on it, you will have to purchase the additional Velky/Sulky, whatever you want to call it. Unless like you can, like what I did with this one, you can find a used one that happens to have it already on the mower. So that's going to get it for the walk behind. Next is going to be your self-propel mower, push mower, whichever one you want. You have 2 options I see. You go a higher end like I do with this one, my Honda. Love this mower. You can mulch or bag, really multifunctional. But also because you already have a bigger mower, guys, you don't have to go as big on your push mower. Or you get like a basic 21-inch Toro recycler push mower right here, which I modified. Because I cut a lot of really high grass with this one. This is my backup mower. I cut out the side and put a side discharge. And that's my backup. So those are your 2 options for that. Next, you're going to need a weed string trimmer, weed eater, whatever you want to call it. I see 2 ways to go. You can get a commercial brand, but you don't have to get a commercial model. This is an Echo PSA 225. You can get this in your big box store. But used, you can get this for around 100, 120, 150 on the used market. Or you can go with something like a Ryobi. Get that in the big box store as well. But if you're getting it used, you can get it for like 85 to 125. You can get it with attachments. So you could have a string trimmer attachment, a hedge trimmer attachment, a pole saw attachment, a brush cutter attachment. And that right there is going to give you your third setup. So now you got your big riding mower. You've got your self-propel mower. And you have your string trimmer with or with attachments. Next, you're going to need a blower, guys. And I recommend the backpack blower. Once again, I got an Echo 755. It's a commercial brand, but this is the commercial model. On the used market, you can get that model for around $200. But right here, we got a Ryobi. New, you can get it for $250. I mean, used, I've seen it go as low as $100, $125. So those are some options right there. And guys, I just recommended backpack blower. If you really want to use a handheld, you can, because they've come a long way. They got better ones than they did when I started. All right, guys, so we got 4 of the 5, and I'm gonna give you one bonus. So now that you got all that stuff, guys, you need something to put it on, because you're not gonna put your riding mower and all that stuff in the back of the Kia like I did with my 3-tool setup. So you're gonna need a trailer. So to get you a trailer, guys, in the off season, I recommend really no smaller than a 5x8. But if you have to make it work, you can get a 4x6. Really just depends on what your equipment is. If you decide to go with a smaller walk-behind unit, a 4x6 will work. But on any of your secondhand used sites like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, I've seen a 5x8 go as low as $500 up to like, I would pay no more than $750. So if you can get you a trailer for $500 to $750, now you've got something to put all your equipment on. And see, guys, and actually 2 bonuses. The bonus is if you do not have a truck or an SUV, you need something to pull your trailer with. Guys, you can get a trailer hitch installed on any vehicle that you own. Just look up in your owner's manual to see what the weight tow capacity is. Every vehicle has one. My truck did not come with the trailer hitch. When I used my fiance's Kia, it didn't come with the trailer hitch. We didn't have a truck. I installed trailer hitches on both these vehicles. It allowed me to be able to hook up the trailer and go. But like if you don't want to use a trailer hitch, but let's say you do have a truck, a way much more inexpensive route to go is to get you some ramps, especially if you're running with the walk-behind mower. I'll show you right here. Set it up, you can load it on, you can load it off, and you can be on your way. And guys, don't listen to anybody when they tell you you can't run with these tools. This equipment's not going to work. This setup won't last. I ran with this same setup for like 2 years. Really longer than that, 2.5. So get what you want, get what you can afford, get the business, start making money as soon as possible. Okay, guys, so let's do a price breakdown. The numbers were lower than I thought because I forgot to factor in used walk-behind mower and a 4x6 trailer. So on the low end, guys, you can spend as little as $1,015, $400 walk-behind, $50 push mower, $65 string trimmer, $100 blower, and a $400 4x6 trailer, which I would spend a little more. I probably spend somewhere in the middle to the upper end, or you can spend as much as $2,050. You can spend $750 on a mower, $250 on a nicer self-propelled mower, $150 on a used commercial brand string trimmer, but not a commercial model. You can spend $200 on a commercial brand blower, but not a commercial model. And you can spend about $750 on what I would recommend in a 5x8 trailer. And you should be able to get that, guys, between $1,600 and $2,000. Once again, thank you very much. Hope it helped you out. Please like, subscribe, and share.